23. Yeah. So very good evening. I am dietitian Shomendu on behalf of Cognized Nutrition. Once again, welcomes you on the National Nutrition Month. And today we have selected a very important topic. Rather, I will say Ms.Rimi have selected, and we did this topic in a nutrition fest November. And I am very much impressed with the topic, that is misbranding of the food, because we are playing with the lives of our people or our community. People are more or less inclined towards advertisement. Whatever they see in the advertisement, they used to buy the products. Whenever you are buying any products, going to a shopping mall or outlet, whatever you see the front covering of these things: zero cholesterol, high fiber, high protein, good fat, omega-3, vitamin C. So these are the thing. A drink which is coming with a lot of sugar, and maybe it is artificial fruit juice, and it is high in vitamin C. So people will be inclined towards the advertisement, and sometimes whatever is missing and whatever is mentioned in the labeling is not present in the branding. That's why we are calling this as misbranding. It is not mislabeling. Labeling, whenever as a nutritionist you will purchase any product, you will just have to turn the product and you will find the nutritional facts. When you will find the nutritional facts, there will be everything written. And what are the dangerous things, that is sodium or sugar or low fatty fiber or whatever the things you have to notice. That in one serving, that is maybe the serving is 30 gram out of 100 gram. So how much sugar you are consuming in that 30 gram? Or if you are taking a packet of like oats biscuits, actually how much fiber you are getting. So this all we will get to know. Because why I am giving this topic so much of importance, because during your diet counseling, many of the, especially the urban people, those who buy food stuffs from the commercial markets, they will always tell, I am taking atta noodles, it is very healthy, I am not taking maida, I am taking this that is real juice, or I am taking that brown bread. So today we will show some popular brand also, but we will not mislead, or we are not against any brand, or we are not promoting any brand. It is only a public awareness session from Cognized Nutrition and few of our nutritionists. And from this we will able to counsel our patient on a better way. So this is the importance of this topic, because misbranding is not mislabeling, because mislabeling is checked by FSSSI. So that is Food Safety and Standard Authority of India. They have to pass. And even a few minutes back, we are discussing with our speakers. So they were also saying that few of the packaging, the famous company have to change their packaging after the claim or the consumer forum or whatever. So without wasting any time, because it's so interesting topic, I request Ms.Pritha Biswas, dietitian Pritha, you can go ahead with the topic and you can introduce our today's speakers. Thank you. Because it is an excellent opportunity to get to know about the popular brand, and we will also get to know some of the which are not at all popular, but they are giving the actual whatever they are claiming. Pritha, go ahead. Pritha is on mute. Pritha, you need to unmute.
Oh, sorry for the inconvenience. Yes. So good evening, everyone. I welcome all the audience and the speakers of today's presentation. Very rightly said by Sir that some of the healthy companies are claiming that their product is healthy, but what they are doing is actually a eyewash, and they are betraying with our public trust. So here in today's presentation, all our speakers will give a vast and an elaborate explanation of the misbranded products, and they will also give us an idea about what to choose as a right products. So without any delay, I will go to introduce us first speaker of today's presentation. Our first speaker is Senjuti Saha. She have done her master's from West Bengal State University. She have done our certified community nutritionist course from Shahayata Foundation. She is a certified diabetes educator from Horizon Multispeciality Hospital. She have completed 6 months dietetics internship from ILS Hospital. She is presently working as a pediatric dietitian at British Life Science, and she have done the 6 months MNT course from our own platform, Cognize Nutrition. The next speaker of today's presentation is Ms.Rimi Banerjee. She have done her post-graduation from West Bengal State University as well. She have worked as a pediatric dietitian for Danone, and now she's working as a successful pediatric dietitian at Pan Asia Biotech. She's a diabetes educator as well as a community nutritionist. She have also done her 6 months MNT course from Cognize Nutrition. Last but not the least, our third speaker is Ms.Madhurima Ghosh. She have done her master's in dietetics and food service management from IGNOU. She have worked as a dietitian in 2 Reminent hospitals from 2021 to 22. She is now working as a clinical nutrition executive at Hexagon Nutrition. She is a clinical nutritionist as well as a diabetes educator, and also pursued her 6 months MNT course from Cognize Nutrition. Thereby, without wasting much time, I will directly hand over the entire session to our first speaker, Senjuti Saha. Over to you. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. First, I would like to give my heartfelt thanks to Somendu sir for creating this opportunity for us to present in the Cognize platform. And thank you, Pritha, for the warm introduction and all the audience for being present here. Now, without taking much time, let's begin today's topic. First slide, please. Okay. So, I am giving a basic idea about misbranding. Let's start. The Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act provides for the comprehensive regulation of all drugs introduced into interstate commerce. The intent of the law is to protect consumers from adulterated or misbranded foods, drugs, cosmetic or devices. Under the Act, no new drug may be marketed and sold unless it has been proved both safe and effective for its intended use and approved by the Federal Food and Drug Administration. Next slide, please. So nowadays, many popular brands or companies are misleading common consumer by their smart marketing strategy. So we need to understand or identify which are misbranded food. Firstly, when the labeling is false or misleading. Secondly, it is offered for sale under the name of the another food with or without other descriptive words or under any name which is likely to be misleading, or when its container is so made, formed or filled as to be misleading, and it is in package form unless it bears a label containing the name and the place of the business of the manufacturer, packer or distributor, and an accurate statement of the quantity of the containers in terms of weight, measure or numerical count, except that the reasonable variation may be permitted and exemptions as to small packages may be established by regulations prescribed by the director. And if it will not contain any statement, word or other information required by or under authority of the Act to appear on the label so as to render is likely to be read and understood by the ordinary individual under customary condition of purchase and use. Next slide, please. So now I am going to tell you what type of misbranding are. First, false or misbranding labeling. Section 502A. declares that a drug or device is misbranded if its labeling proves false or misleading in any particular way. Secondly, habit-forming drugs, Section 502D, which are chemical derivatives of substances specified in Section 502D of the Federal Food, Drug and Cosmetic Act. Established name of drug, Section 502E. Fourth, adequate direction of use. Section 502F declares a device which, because of any potentiality for harmful effect of the method of its use or the collateral measures necessary to its use, is not safe except under supervision of a practitioner licensed by law to direct the use of such device and hence for which adequate direction for use. 5. Limitation drug, Section 502I. 6. Batch certification, Section 502. The batch certificate will attest that the batch meets the specifications and has been manufactured in accordance with the marketing authorization of the importing country, detailing and the specification of the product and the analytical method referenced, the analytical result obtained and containing a statement. Next slide, please. In 1906, the most notable novel, The Jungle by Upton Sinclair, revealed the investigative report about the widespread food and drug adulteration problem. He described that atrocious adulteration problem in the meat industry. Next slide, please. Now, I am going to tell you a study about how many of the consumers or common people are aware about misbranding, and on the other hand, how many common people buy only looking for brand logo or symbols. So, the percentage of misbranding prevailing in the rural area was obtained from the shops. Most misbranding items are fried snacks, example kurkure, chocolates, example Kit Kat, and the biscuit Milk Shakti biscuit. Okay. Continuing the next slide. When you see the figure 2 and figure 3, you can clearly understand the majority of the shop, 75% shows that presence of color-free products and that the number of color-free products are highest among snacks. And the awareness of the concept of misbranding is only among 5%. They give importance to verify in the product is original, and the other 10% of the respondent only looked for product color, packaging style, and they rarely look at the labeling. So my ending my part. The next part of the presentation is misbranding of food. I would like to hand over the next part of my co-speaker Rimi. Thank you.
Thank you, Senjuti. So, very good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to express my heartiest gratitude to our Shomendu sir for giving us this platform to perform this type of presentation. I also want to thank you to our moderator Pritha Biswas and my co-speakers, whoever helped me to do this presentation. So as we came to know, as Senjuti gives us the very insightful introduction, so now I am going to the main part. I can present the misbranded product or the real life misbranding. Before starting that, we hereby declare that we don't have any intention to promote or disrespect to any brand. We are just presenting this as a common consumer. So the first product is Safola Masala Oats. This product name sounds like something healthy in it. So let's see what they claims. They actually claims that it has 70% less fat, no added preservatives, and actually they gives us 6 gram of extra sugar, which can gives us 24 calories around, and added sugar is 3.7 gram, and the sodium content of this product is 2400 mg per 100 gram. Apart from that, as they said, they didn't put any preservatives, but they definitely put some preservatives like 631 and 627. The 631 is basically disodium 5 isocyanate. It's made from fish, and it's very harmful for pregnant women and children. It can cause some lethargy, some allergic issue, some insomnia. And the 627, it's a disodium 5 gluonate. It aggravates the food intolerance. Like suppose I have some food intolerance of milk or gluten, and I am taking this Safola oats every day. So this product, which has 627 preservatives, it can increase my intolerance level of milk or wheat. So this product has this type of 2 preservatives, and also they mention they have 70% less fat, but in the cooking instruction they instructed to add 1 tablespoon extra oil to make it. So obviously the total calorie count and as well as the fat content would be increased. So we definitely this kind of product can't be a healthy product, and Safola by their marketing strategy, they obviously misleading us. Next slide, please. Yes. We all know basically muesli is a bunch of healthy cereals and some dry fruits. So we need to know that Kellogg's muesli, this brand, can keep this type of actual muesli, or they just they gives us the same as Safola some marketing strategy. Okay, so they claimed as carbohydrate is 32.2 gram, fiber is 1.7 gram, and inverse sugar syrup is 20%. But the fact is, carbohydrate mostly comes from sugar or sucrose, labeled as no sugar, where 7.6% sugar is there. Apart from that, the sodium content of this product is 0.12 gram per serving. And not only that, they also add some artificial flavor like coconut artificial flavor substances. And the worst part of this product is they didn't even mention the chemical names of the flavors and the quantity either. But some people are allergic to some of these chemicals and others may want to avoid them. As a common consumer, we have a right to know what exactly they put it in the packet. So this is the story of muesli. If a muesli contains 20% sugar syrup and some artificial flavor, then why will choose this brand? Because they are doing misbranding with their brand name as well. Next slide, please. Yes. This product is also come from Kellogg's. Kellogg's Chocos. As we all can we all can have an idea that this product is the India's most trusted breakfast option for kids, and it's time to give this product a little bit deeper attention and check what they actually give to our children. Okay, coming to the ingredient part. They claimed they had very whole wheat grain and low in sodium, high in fiber, but actually they actually gives our children 31% refined flour per serving. Not only that, 9 gram added sugar in 30 gram of product or one serving. And color, talking about the color, they give 150D, which is a caramelized sugar burning in the presence of alkali ammonia sulfide, and they give antioxidant 320. We all know antioxidant is a very good component for our health, but this antioxidant named as hydroxyamidol is a derivative form of petroleum. Mainly, it can protect the food from deterioration and serve no good purpose while eating, and it can cause always metabolic alteration. And talking about the sodium part, they give to our children 1000 mg sodium per serving. So if a product which has some color like 150D and some petroleum derivative, this is not actually a healthy product. And so we can conclude that Kellogg's not only give misbranded muesli, but also they are doing their cheap marketing strategy with some key product also. Next slide, please. Yes. It's the Britannia brown bread, whole wheat brown bread, which they claims it has 100% whole wheat. Talking about the brown bread, something we can thought that whenever we are taking brown bread, we thought that we are substituting some white bread, and we are taking some more healthy steps towards our health. So it's time to check this brand can satisfy our thoughts or not. As they claims it has 100% whole wheat, but there is only 61% whole wheat, and the hiding component is nothing but refined flour. Each 100 gram of this product has 2 gram of sugar, and there is class 2 preservatives called as calcium propionate, which can cause some headache, some dermatitis issue, some allergic issue. And improvers 111, 111.2 and 111.4 can cause severe allergic issue. Emulsifier 481 can cause mild skin and eye irritation. Acidity regulator 260 can cause skin burn, permanent eye damage, irritation of the mucous membrane, and flour treatment agent 510 can cause also nausea, vomiting, and some headache issue. So this kind of product which claim 100% whole wheat but actually gives us 70% whole wheat or the main ingredient. So it's a clear misbranding according to the Act of 502. Next slide, please. Okay. We all want to eat some healthy food as well as in tasty ways. So our tongue and our eyes also always search for some homemade healthy recipes in some tasty way. That's why Maggie had launched a product named as oats noodles, and it's time to check they can satisfy our hunger pants with healthy ones, or they are also misleading with some marketing strategy. So coming to the ingredient portion, first in the name of this product, we can go through it. It's a oats noodles. So we can expect at least 90 to 95% oats in it, but they are giving us only 39% of oats in 75 gram of a packet, and remaining part is nothing but refined flour, and the protein source is from soya and veg. 75 gram food gives 6.6 gram of protein, and the vegetable that they are added in this packet is very little in quantity, doesn't provide any nutrition. Talking about the sodium portion, the sodium 887.6 mg sodium per serving they are given, and it's very easy to exceed the daily limit of salt intake if such noodles are consumed by us in a regular basis. Talking about the additives part, like thickener 508, too much consumption of thickener 508 can cause nausea, headache, and upper respiratory bleeding also. Acidity regulator 500 can cause toxicity, 502 can cause nausea, vomiting, and headache. Humectant, which is used to retain the moisture in food, it also can cause nausea, vomiting, and headache. Anti-caking agent 551, it can cause respiratory issues. Color 150D is a caramelized color mainly used for making Coca-Cola, and they are using this product, this color to make this product as a whole grain look. And the last ingredient of this product is flavor enhancer 635, which can cause allergic reactions and some sleeping disorders. So definitely this is not a healthy product at all, and it's a misbranded product by their labeling and by their marketing strategy. It can be proved. So the next part will be continued to my co-speakers Madhurima. So over to Madhurima.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, everyone. I am Ms.Rima Ghosh. Before starting, I would like to give a special thanks to Shomendu sir for allowing me to be a part of Cognized Nutrition and also giving me this opportunity to present my topic, Misbranding. I am also thankful to my moderator, Pritha Biswas, for warm introduction. I will say thanks to my co-speaker Senjuti for giving insightful introduction on this topic, and my second co-speaker Rimi Banerjee for your beautiful presentation. Your slides are like eye-opener for all of us. So without delaying, I am starting my part with continuation of misbranded products. My first product is digestive biscuit. I have randomly choose a product that is Britannia NutriChoice. There is no doubt almost all of us considered digestive biscuit as a healthy snacking ongoing option or tea time partner. But it is really healthy. Let's check the nutritional label. The thing that catches our eye first in ingredients, that is refined wheat flour 45% only. 45%, and the wheat flour used in it only 20%. Here uses of sugar content is very high. The in 100 grams they are using 14.5 gram of sugar. They are using edible vegetable oil, which is palm oil, which is known as the most cheapest oil in market. They are giving fiber 6 gram per 100 gram, which is good. But the hidden part is they are using raising agents like 503 II, comprises of ammonium bicarbonate, and inhaling it can cause specific breathing problems, irritation of nose, throat, etc. They are also using E500II emulsifier, which is more than a baking soda, used as a raising agent in bakery products. It is generally safe for small amount, but in large amount can cause diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, etc. They are also use sodium in high content, and overloadation of sodium in the body, known as hypernatremia, causes various problems like seizure, kidney problem, etc. They are also using emulsifier 322 and 471. So what the effect of emulsifier? These emulsifiers. People who are allergic to soy may experience certain soy lecithin side effects like diarrhea, weight gain, loss of appetite, low BP, blood vision. And the effect of uh, E471 emulsified used as a additive in this product to extend its shelf life. But excessive consumption of this product may lead to intestinal inflammation and metabolic changes. It is also suspect as causing of Crohn's disease and type 2 diabetes. Hiding these dangerous facts, company promotes this as a healthier option or healthy snacks option. Isn't it a marketing strategy? Obviously, it is a misbranded food product. Next slide, please. Here, my next food product is Nutrilite butter. The company promoted it as a healthiest butter. We Indians are fond of butter. We enjoyed it as a bread or a variety of dishes. But nowadays, people avoiding butter and switching to Nutrilite as this brand promoted as healthier option. Is it really healthy? Let us find out. If we check the ingredients, the upper part of the slide, we can see that there are only two ingredients are used. These two ingredients are Amul butter. They are only using two ingredients, butter and common salt. But if we check the ingredients of Nutrilite, that is too long. Firstly, they are using edible vegetable oil, that is again palm oil, and they are using common salt in which sodium content is very high, which is almost 4 gram. Uh, if we uh, if we dif- uh, check the nutritional level with Amul butter and Nutrilite butter, it is look like better than Amul butter. Nutrilite nutritious value is Nutrilite butter, uh, giving low in saturated fat, and they are low in cholesterol. But if we check the ingredients, the story changes altogether. If we check that they are using emulsifier 471, and they are using emulsifier E20 E322. They are also using palm oil as a vegetable oil, which is not a definitely good source of fat. The effect of emulsifier 202 is the stomach cramping, tiredness, dizziness, and the effect of emulsifier 220 is such as asthma, eye irritation. They are also using acidity regulator 330. INS 330 is known as citric acid. Excessive use of this can cause teeth irritation, teeth erosion, skin damage. If the person allergic to citrus food, please do avoid this, or else it may cause shortness of breath, swelling of tongue, throat, etc. We all know that refined oil are liquid in room temperature. There is a lot of chemical process is needed to make them solid, including hydrogenation. It is basically a margarine made to look like a butter. Of course, Nutrilite has added certain vitamins to make it healthier, but isn't it just marketing strategy? Obviously, it is a misbranded food product. Next slide, please. Here I am going to very much likely snacking option, that is Act 2 popcorn. Here I am taking two popcorn, that is Act 2 regular popcorn and Act 2 diet popcorn. हम लोग अगर जब भी कुछ स्नैकिंग ऑप्शन में चूज करते हैं, तभी देखते हैं कुछ लो कैलोरी में हो या जीरो शुगर हो, ऐसा कुछ जब इसीलिए एज पर कस्टमर नीड कंपनी प्रोमोटेड डाइट पॉपकॉर्न for which they are saying that 41 calories per bowl or per serving. If we check the nutritional labeling, we can see that Active popcorn regular giving 520 kilocalorie and active popcorn diet popcorn giving 420 calories. There are only 100 calories difference between these two products. Their fat content is very high, whether the regular active popcorn fat content is 28 gram, their active diet popcorn fat content is 6.5 gram. Here fat content is low, but sodium content is very high, that is almost 1.3 gram, which is very high, and the active popcorn sodium content is almost 1 gram, which is very high as per the daily recommendation of per serving per sodium content. So if we check that the product of per serving or diet popcorn, that there there is 41 calories per serving per bowl, and in the nutritional level there is 66 calories per serve. This is also misleading. So it is clearly a misbranded food product, not a good choice for healthy munching or snacking option. Next slide, please. My next product is so-called healthy Nor soup, healthy Nor manchow soup, or thick healthy tomato soup. They are promoting the brand with 100% real veggies and no added preservatives. But it is, let's check. The fact is, if we check the ingredients, we will see in the tomato soup that they are using tomato paste only 15%. And they are also using palm oil and maida, which is not good for our health, I have previously said. And also the sodium content is very high, that is 400 milligram, as per the daily recommendation, which is very high. We can see they are also using maltodextrin as a source of carbohydrate and maize starch as a thickening agent. These two products glycemic index is very high, so they can increase blood sugar level. It is highly restricted for diabetic and obese people. They are also using vegetable, they are also using hydrogenated veg protein, and also caramel ivy as a food color for caramel ivy food color to make it a brown color. What is caramel ivy food color? Caramel ivy food color is created by cooking a carbohydrate with food grade ammonium and sulfate compounds. Side effect of uh, caramel ivy food color is high blood sugar, type 2 diabetes, obesity, fatigue, and etc. After seeing this, can we consider this as a healthy option? Obviously, no. So I'm continuing my next product. Next slide, please. Here it is. Very likely option, drinking option for kids. But the company claim that is vitamin-rich refreshment drink. But what actually is? If we see the picture, that is clearly shown here, clearly shown that the tank is full of sugar, overloaded with sugar. In 100%, 94% is sugar, and remaining 6% is acidity regulator, orange powder, anti-caking agent, vitamin, mineral, stabilizer, food color, and artificial sweeteners. Here, vitamins and minerals is present, that is true, but in very less amount, which is almost negligible. Here, carbohydrate is present is 94 gram per 100 gram, in which almost 93.1 gram it comes from sugar. So we can see that it is not a healthy option. If we check the ingredients again, then they are using acidity regulator 330. I have previously told about the bad effect of acidity regulator 330, which is not other than a citric acid. If the person is allergic to citrus food, please do avoid this. They're also using anti-caking agent 341 III, which is calcium phosphate, which are considered safe for human consumption but not recommended for frequent consumption. They are also uses the vitamin stabilizer 415, 466, and 1400, and food colors 171, 110, and 102. They are food, none other than food additives. We cannot be considered it safe for long run or long term use. They're also using artificial sweetener 960. So hence we can say it that is obviously a misbranded food product to by saying it a healthy drink for kids. Say no to these products for our children, which it may affect on their health. Next slide, please. In this slide, we can see that baked spread like Kisan Mix Fruit Jam, Nutrilla Choco Spread, Safola Peanut Butter, which is a very fast breakfast option for teenager or office goers also and kids. If we notice that the brand promoted by the companies as mix of 8 fruits, 100% real peanut butter, delicious and nutritious choco spread, but if we check the ingredients, the real story has been seen. They are using again stabilizer INS 471, hydrogenated soybean oil. If we see the per serving of these contents, we can see that fiber is present is very less amount, that is 0.1 gram only, and sugar present 3 teaspoon. Vitamin and minerals comes from fruit extract very less in amount. High amount of additives, preservatives, food colors are present here. If we see the picture of Nutrella, that here it is clearly shown that it is loaded of sugar and palm oil. Very less amount of cocoa, hazelnut and skim milk powder are present, and also stabilizer, anti-caking agent are present there. So definitely it's not a very healthy choice as a breakfast option. Next slide, please. So now the question is, if we ban all the products from our side, we adults will understand its harmfulness. But what about the children? They are not going to listen. And what about the teenager who are already hurried? So no worries, everyone. There is also some brand in market which are healthier than this misbranded product as compared to this misbranded product. Don't We are don't saying that healthiest option for the upcoming slides or upcoming slides. We are for the products, we are saying the healthier option, as well as healthiest option is always the homemade option. Now I am starting with the option of true branded products. No, for my first product is Jiva, Jiwa, Jiva oats, Jiva roll oats or Jiva steel cut oats. Here we can see that in ingredients they are providing 100% Australian oats. As they are claiming nutritious, healthy breakfast, they actually giving this. Next slide, please. My second product is healthy noodles. Nalbagam noodles, naturally used rice noodles, multi-millet noodles. If we check the ingredients, they are giving in ingredient fortified wheat flour, multi-millet flour, edible vegetable oil, salt and purified water. If we check the ingredient list of multi-millet noodles, here we see the cereals 99.99% wheat, multi-millet, groundnut oil and salt. So what they are claiming? Healthy noodles. Yes, actually they are giving the real ingredients. Next slide, please. In this slide, we can see the healthiest option of biscuits or cookies. That is Tots and Mom multi-jaggery cookies, Grandma multigrain cookies, and multigrain cookies of the company The Growing Giraffe. If we check the ingredient list, they are giving 100% natural and using cow desi ghee with calcium, iron, high protein and fiber. Omega 3 fatty acid and omega 6 fatty acid are present here. Potency of beta glucan of oats barley and oats that are lowers cholesterol level and are easily digestible. If we check the ingredients of multigrain cookies, here we see that jaggery present here 25%, butter 20%, ragi flour 10%, and oats flour 10%, whole wheat flour 10%, rice flour 10%, and yellow maize or makai 10%. As they are claiming that they are giving real product, yes, that actually is they are giving the really real ingredients. They are not using any kind of preservatives or additives or stabilizer here. Next slide, please. Here we come up with butter or bread spread. Happy Jars are come up with their 100% real almond butter. In the next product, we can see butter and more 100% real cashew butter. And the third part, we can see True and Bite natural peanut butter. They are using pure ingredients, all which are always fresh and hygienic, super quality food and super quality food, and also no added preservatives, hydrogenated oil, zero added sugar and salt. So hence it is proof that they are using real ingredients, real, so we can say it a true branded products. Next slide, please. Here is popcorn kernel popcorns, where they are giving 100% original corn with 110 calories, with zero sugar and zero sodium content. Next slide, please. What the company claims, no harm refreshment drink. Yes, they are giving actually no harm refreshment drink. Here we can see natural mango powder. They are giving 100% natural mango powder. Beside this, we can see Orco herbal drink. In these ingredients, we can see that herbal energy drink 90 gram using of rock sugar, Lakshnavi soft or fennel, cardamom, cinnamon, clove, and black pepper. If we see the Jaljeera masala powder, that is consist of cumin, ginger, black pepper, mint, black salt, some food powder, usually either mango or some citrus zest, or chili or hot pepper powder. So what they are claiming that these products are no harm refreshment drink. It is actually no harm refreshment drink. Next slide, please. In this slide, we can see some bread spread that is pure and sure organic strawberry jam, and here butternut company's hazelnut spread. In this first product, we can see that pure and sure organic strawberry jam gives us natural fruit sugar, no added flavors, and low in carbohydrates. And in this next product, hazelnut chocolate spread, we can see that they are using almonds and hazelnut 70% and other 30% coconut sugar, cocoa powder, and sea salt. So what they are saying that organic and original products, they are actually giving organic and natural products. So with this slide, I am wrapping up my session and over to my next co-speaker, Rimi Banerjee.
Next slide, please. Okay. So till now, we came to know what is the unhealthy food or product, what is some healthier option. Now we are coming to the portion to the, we can say it healthiest, because nothing can beat the homemade option. So as a healthcare professional, we always give you to the best suitable thing for you. So we can give you the homemade veg upma as a substitute of safola oats, and some jaggery made biscuit like NutriChoice. NutriChoice is a digestive biscuit, but is a Ms. branded product. It has more than refined flour and less than oats. So we can make it at our home with some jaggery or your favorite sweeteners, with some oats, and we can have some extra bite also because it's guilt free, it's stabilizer free and preservative free. Next slide, please. Okay, we all already knew that what is the composition of packed Knorr soup. So according to the previous slide, we can compare the homemade dal with the packaged soup. The homemade dal gives us 0 gram sugar and the packaged soup gives us 30 gram sugar. So we can choose homemade dal as it's diabetic friendly also. And the sodium content of the packaged food is packaged Knorr soup is 429 milligram and homemade dal has 215 milligram. So it's a high BP patient friendly also. And the protein content is 5.4 gram in the packaged soup and homemade dal has 7 gram. So we can conclude that we can definitely take the homemade dal every day instead of taking the packaged soup. Next slide, please. Okay. As we know, the Nutrilite butter has more than stabilizer than the good fat. So we can make some homemade butter with some homemade malai and spread some extra spoon with no thinking of getting fatty because it has completely homemade and completely good fat. And the next product, diet popcorn. Instead of diet popcorn, which has lots of sodium and added sugar and preservatives, we can take homemade popcorn by popping the fresh corn. Okay, next slide, please. Okay, we all know Tang is a very famous drink which has nothing but sugar and artificial flavor and color. But if we purchase a fresh orange juice or orange, it can cost around the half or one third of the Tang drink package, one package. So not only it's a convenient for your health, but it's very convenient for your pocket also. And instead of some Nutrela Choco special butter, we can make some homemade butter by just roasting the almond or peanuts, and the quantity or some budget would be definitely better from the high budget with high preservatives engaged with this butter like Nutrela Choco spread. Next slide, please. Okay. So we came to the end of this presentation. I expect that now we all can realize that how giant companies are playing with our trust by their marketing strategies. Without knowing, we give to our children this food name poison every day. So it's high time to consider the ingredient list before buying any food product anymore. We request you please think once, look once to the backside of any product at least once. If you face any difficulty to understand, to read any ingredient, please Google it to see its side effects and then decide to buy or not to. If we all take a pledge today to do that, maybe one day this type of company will revise the ingredients or every packaged food item have a label like nothing hide in it. So thank you so much. Thank you, my lovely audience, for joining us today. I am hand over this session to Shomendu sir. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you to all the speakers for this insightful session. We have really learned a lot and have got an elaborate idea about all the products and the importance of this nutritional labeling and the information. So yes, we will always look the back of the product before we buy anything. And also here they have mentioned what are the replacement of some of the healthier products that we can use, not in the daily basis, but always if we are in a hurry, we can choose that. Right, Rimi?
Definitely. Well said, Pritha.
Okay. So, if in the audience, if anyone can share their views, or we can exchange some of the ideas, then it will be more fruitful. So, anyone? Okay, I think everyone have understood that. Yeah, Jyoti ma'am have given us an insight in the chat box. Yes, Jyoti ma'am, can you just unmute yourself and can say whatever you want to say, because we want to hear from you as well.
Am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am, you
ma'am.
are absolutely audible.
Very good evening to all of you. Firstly, many congratulations to the speakers. I mean, this is a very important topic, especially the food, the concept of the misbranding, because whenever we are speaking about the healthy alternatives, many people say ki, yes, you can go for this healthy alternatives and all, but we do not understand that there are certain best better options. We do not have to go for the markets, like to you very well explained about the tank. Many people think that a tank actually helps in the overcoming the dehydration, but actually this is very true. What I actually want to say also that FSSI has given many insightful resources regarding the misbranding of the food. Rather, in their resources, they have used similar terms apart from the misbranding. So we can also refer to that, and with that help, we can actually make people even more aware about it. For example, in the chat box, I've mentioned about the section 52. Now, according to that section, if somebody is misbranding the product, that he or she will be charged, or the whole company will be charged for the 3 lakh rupees or something. But I don't know how much it is applicable. It is still going on, and hopefully it should be applicable again, because it is the misbranding is actually leading to misleading to the common mass. So this is very, very important. Excellent presentation by all of you all. Excellent. Just I really love.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
So much, ma'am, for sharing
Thank you
such
so much,
a
ma'am.
wonderful insight. Yes, ma'am, and also sir have said in the beginning that some of the companies, due to the, I don't know, the fear of the penalty charges or something, they are also modifying their packages, right? So
Absolutely.
yeah, that is the change we want. That is the change, or that is the thing that we want to aware all the customers and all the companies also, like not to give a eyewash, and yes, not to play with our trust, because we are just getting attracted with their packaging, with their healthier, like the tags we are using. So yes, that's the
And
thing.
even what another thing that has been come across, like whenever we try to, whenever people or especially a patients comes to us and they're like, ma'am, can we switch to this alternative? আমরা কি ma'am এটা খেতে পারি? Cafe থেকে অনেক সময় we find these many recipes also like that. So instead of them making them understand ki what is the actually reality thing, the reality check is still somewhere is getting lacking behind it because of this glam branding of the food products.
Definitely, ma'am, definitely. And one thing we must not forget, that homemade options are the best one. We
Absolutely.
can always opt for that.
Absolutely, ma'am.
And it's also very cheap and economical.
Absolutely. We can do this.
And there is also the touch of our loved ones also, if we can say in that way.
Absolutely. A very good one. But
Yes.
overall, I really love the presentation. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. And there are also lovely feedbacks in the chat box. I think everyone have given appreciation of the session. Preksha Jan, ma'am, you will get to see the video once it get uploaded in YouTube. So yeah,
Thank you so much, Jyoti ma'am, and for giving your insightful things about the special topic, and also encouraging the speakers or the students. I think they have just tried. We can do more on this topic, and I want to congratulate Rimi for taking this initiative. Obviously, Shejuti, at the last moment, you have done a fantastic job, and obviously Madhurima, in spite of all of your busy schedules, you have given time to us and you have done a fantastic job. And last but not the least, immense support of Pritha, and in the back, Fatma is also there.
Yes,
So then both
yes.
of you
Thank you
support
so much, sir.
is very very important, and nicely you have moderated the session, so thank you all of you. And I think it is not a scientific session, so there are not too much of questions, but it is as per my knowledge and what Jyoti ma'am has also added, that it should be a social awareness, similarly like food adulterant. In layman term also, just if you see, if we say, just अपना आंखें खुला रखो, just क्या चल रहा है देखो. And especially in the community nutrition, as I am working for a long time for the community, so the awareness is much required for the urban sophisticated and well educated patient than the rural patient. Rural patients know nutrition better than the urban patients or the more of the sophisticated. So it is not like that community nutrition work you will only go and do in slums or villages or underprivileged. So privileged peoples are more like, they are fooled by these commercials. So that is the important message we tried to give. We don't know how much we have made the expectation of the audience, but we have tried to give a glimpse of very important things. And again, in the disclaimer, I will say that we are not like in against any brand, or we are not promoting any brand here. We are just giving a social awareness, and everything is written in the pack. What Rimi has said, Madhurima has said, that the Google also you can get. So whatever uh, like you have to purchase, you have to go through the nutrition information. And now whatever the last few, from last 1 or 2 years, whatever the nutrition talk I am giving on lifestyle modification, always there is 1 or 2 slides I keep on nutrition labeling. Previously इतना हम नहीं रखते थे, अभी जितना भी रखते हैं, एक दो न्यूट्रिशन लेवलिंग के इंपॉर्टेंस के ऊपर I always teach the patients or teach the population. So as a dietitian, when you are doing one-to-one counseling also, especially the pediatric dietitian, when you are counseling for the kids or maternal dietitians, at least you just teach your parents or the mothers about reading the nutritional food labeling. And obviously what said by Pritha rightly said, that there is a mother's touch or someone's touch in the. So as a dietitian, we should know many recipes, easy recipes. I visit with my father and mother in a cardiologist chamber, and I see one of our dietitians, one of our fraternity lady, how she is explaining different recipes or different chillas or healthy recipes to the patients, and patients are also interacting and getting influence. So the dietitian is sitting beside the doctor only in the same room, and my observation was there. So my keen eye was there, and really she was also in the cognized WhatsApp group, and she is doing a very fantastic job with a famous renowned cardiologist. So that is our job, the teaching with the home-based available foods, and obviously commercial foods we cannot totally avoid, but we require proper information. From I need one line information from one line that is about today's topic from Rimi, Madhurima, and Senjuti, that what your experience in while preparing, and just one take-home message for our audience. Then we will end the session.
So, sir, I would like to say, you also know that this presentation is very special to me, because I really feel the bad effect of this product. I really see how much harmful the product, and we are just blindly trust and consuming it day by day. I really feel very, very much lucky to present this type of presentation, and I have very much interest in this topic. So मैं आगे जाके भी और भी प्रोडक्ट रिसर्च करूंगी, करते जाऊंगी, हो सके तो आप चांस देंगे तो मैं फिर भी प्रेजेंट करूंगी. So I will do that, sir.
Research, obviously you have to do, and obviously what Senjuti has presented the study, that how much people are aware, that you should
Yes,
focus on.
yes,
You
yes.
cannot stop on this topic because it is a very burning
Yes.
topic. So it is not, today is
Yes.
not the end of this topic. Sometimes we keep a
Yes.
end of some topics that we discuss on
Hmm.
certain
Hmm.
diseases. Okay,
Hmm.
but this
Hmm.
topic, it should be, we
So
should continue to
my yes, very much, sir. So my take-home message is, please, that was my last slide also. Please think once, check once before you buy. That's it, sir.
So much, Rimi.
Madhurima, your experience and any take-home message you want to give.
Yes, my experience is very beautiful about this presentation that I get this topic from Rimi, and it is a very unique topic. When I'm working on it, the interest is growing more and more, and with this research, I would get to know more things, that how blindly we trust the companies and most popular company in the market and their products, actually which is not. और ये जो टेक होम मैसेज है हमारा वो है, जागो ग्राहक जागो. Open your eyes after buying a product.
Sure, before buying a
Absolutely.
product.
Thank
Okay, so yeah,
before buying a
Shejuti,
product.
excellent from Shejuti. Out of three of you, I want to congratulate Shejuti because very few days you have researched and practiced. I was expecting some more slides from Shejuti. Okay, Shejuti, tell me.
But sir, she has some like body issue. She has fever. That's why.
Sorry,
Yes,
sorry
sir.
to hear about your health. Yes, Shejuti.
Thank you, sir, and thank you, Rimi. Um, you forced me to do this presentation. My health is not good, but so many interesting topic and so many things. I think
I think you have
देखा हूँ
learned.
जो कि
You have
बहुत
learned
अच्छा
also. Yes.
है. आई हैव लर्न ऑल्सो एंड देखते हैं कि बहुत बच्चे होते हैं माँ के साथ जाते हैं शॉपिंग मॉल के जाके ने बाद वो बहुत सारा पैकेट देखते हैं, कार्टून देखते हैं, बिस्किट जो होता है ना, क्रीम बिस्किट जो होता है वो और भी ज्यादा हार्मफुल होता है, क्योंकि जो क्रीम होता है उसके अंदर बहुत प्रिजर्वेटिव से रहता है, ओनली क्रीम तो नहीं रहता है. तो बच्चे लोग जो खा जाते हैं और नॉर्मल जो बोलते हैं कि डाइटिशियन एज अ पीडियाट्रिशियन माँ को बोलते हैं कि आप ये नहीं खिला के घर में जो ओट्स होता है रोस्ट करके और ड्राई रोस्ट करके खिलाते हैं, खिला सकते, बट वो पसंद नहीं कर, नहीं नहीं मेरा बच्चे नहीं खाते हैं, मेरा बच्चे बिस्किट पसंद करते हैं. तो ये सब क्या होता है ना, जो रिसर्च करने के बाद, स्टडी करने के बाद और जान पा रहे हो कि ये बहुत ही हार्मफुल है, आगे नहीं जान पा. तो जो मदर के लिए बच्चे के लिए बोल सकते हैं कि खरीदने के आगे थोड़ा मदर को भी देखना होगा पैकेट के पीछे न्यूट्रिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन क्या लिखा है, जो
एंड
बच्चे को खिला रहे हैं.
बचपन से बच्चे को भी सिखाना है अबाउट द
हम्म,
अवेयरनेस, न्यूट्रिशन लेवलिंग. जो टीवी एड में आ रहा है, दैट डजंट मीन्स दैट ऑल
हम्म,
थिंग्स आर हेल्दी. सो अभी ना बच्चे बच्चे शुड नो, एंड इवन द चिल्ड्रंस आर अवेयर ऑफ द गुड फूड एंड बैड फूड. Children can identify what are the junk food. Even a class 3-4 student, like I am telling about 7-8 years, I am doing many school programs, sir. So Rimi, when I ask the children, they know what is bad, what is good food, what is bad food. Bolo, tumra bolo, which
Yes,
is
yes,
good food.
sir.
Know that.
They
So
know
that
it very much.
force, mother
Hmm.
have to force that. Why you are asking? Why you asking? Let's to cook together. Let's prepare a chilla. Let's prepare a laddu, healthy laddu today. So in this way, we have to inspire. Acha, last one question is in the chat box from Ms. Preksha Jain. Rimi, do you want to take the complete details of emulsifier preservatives coloring agent? Are they available in Google search or internet?
Yes, sir. Completely available. All I
Completely.
I would yes, sir. Because मैं जो भी research किए थे मैंने, सब कुछ गूगल में डिटेल रिव्यू है, कोई कोई इंग्रेडिएंट्स पर वो रिसर्च स्टडी भी है, तो वी कैन डेफिनेटली ट्रस्ट गूगल एट लीस्ट सर।
To some extent, not
और
Google,
और
but
और कभी
studies is
हाँ,
happening.
कभी कुछ कंपोजिशन ऐसा भी होता है कि ठीक है गूगल पे भी नहीं है और समझ नहीं आ रहा है, तो डेफिनेटली इट शुड नॉट बी अ और इट विल नॉट बी अ हेल्दी ऑप्शन, बिकॉज हेल्दी ऑप्शन विल बी अंडरस्टैंडेबल सर, आई थिंक।
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. So I will ask the audience a good night, but the speakers to stay back for some time. Thank you so much.